Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Deepali Hevle, Assistant Professor ENTC Department, AISSMS Institute of Information Technology. In this session, I will be going to explain block diagram and working of fiber optic communication system. So basically, in this session, we will be discussing what are the elements which will be there in fiber optic communication system, and step by step we will see how this block diagram is functioning. So see, when we talk about communication system, we have electrical signal that we are transmitting from transmitter to receiver, and the receiver receives electrical signal. So how that signal is transmitted and how it is being received by the receiver. So that is what the complete process which I will be discussing in this session. So we have input signal. See here, we have input signal, input electrical signal, right? That is electrical signal. Now that electrical signal that we give it to the driver circuit. I will explain how this driver circuit functions. This electrical signal that we give it to the driver circuit, and then that circuit is being connected to the light source. So light source, that is what translating our electrical signal into light, and now light signal that we can give it to the optical fiber. So here we will be having optical fiber. So first we will be connecting that to the connector. So here you can see the connector. So this is connector, and now your signal is there in terms of light signal, and if you see, this is what our transmitter. So this is nothing but our transmitter. Driver circuit, light source together constitute the transmitter. A light source we can use as the laser or LED. So this is our transmitter section. We are giving the signal to the optical fiber with this connector. So you will be able to see this connector. So now we will be giving the signal to the optical fiber. Now see, if your fiber length is not that big, in that case, to get longer length, sometimes you will be using optical splicer or optical splice, so as to join the two cables. I am just showing this block diagram in detail how this complete diagram is. So here we have a transmitter. Now this signal is then going to the medium as a light source, and to make length of that optical fiber longer, we are going to use optical splice. And we need to have connection of two optical fibers, and for that we use the optical splice. Now see, as you are ready for longer distance, this signal is getting weak, and sometimes this signal transmitter could be connected to multiple receivers, right? So here we can see the same signal we can give to other equipment also. And so as to have that, the signal is getting weak, and sometimes you will be requiring to connect that signal to multiple receivers. So in that case we need optical coupler or optical splitter. Optical coupler or optical splitter. So if you want to connect this signal to multiple users, in that case we need optical coupler or optical splitter. So we can provide signal to multiple users. We can connect this signal by using optical coupler. Now see, if I send a signal to very long distance, in that case the signal will get weak, and as if the signal is getting weak, we need to regenerate that signal. So as if we send this signal over longer distances, there is need to regenerate the signal for longer distances. So we are using the regenerator, or we can call it as the repeater. For longer distances, regenerator is used. Now see what we do in regenerator. In regenerator we receive the signal, so there will be optical receiver. So here you will be able to see optical receiver, and then we have electrical signal. So electrical signal that I am showing here by single line, right? And then we provide some electronic circuitry which will regenerate the signal, and then we give it to the optical transmitter. So here one optical transmitter, as one you can see this optical transmitter. So this optical transmitter can be same as that of the this first transmitter. So ultimately now you have regenerated strong signal. The reason is, as your signal is getting travel over long distance, that will make it weaker. For further distance communication we need to have regenerator. So here in regenerator we will be having optical receiver, then we will be regenerating that electronic signal again. We will be giving it to the optical transmitter. Now our signal will be strong here, and it will be connected to the optical connector again, and again there could be long optical cable. There could be optical splice also. Now we give this signal to the receiver. Now we use optical amplifiers. We can enhance the strength of the signal using this optical amplifier, and then we give it to the receiver. Now see what is there in with the receiver circuitry. So in receiver circuit, first there will be photo detector, so that it will be detecting light signal. The light signal is getting translated into electrical signal. So I am showing it by single line now. Okay, this is single line. Now that electrical signal will then be amplified. So here you will be able to see amplifier, and then we can restore the signal, and there could be band pass filter, low pass filter, or any electronic circuit. So we can say signal restore here, and then we will be receiving electrical signal at the output side. So this is optical receiver circuitry, and here output will be our electrical signal, inserted electrical signal. So this is what complete Boglag diagram which is there with the optical fiber communication system. So what happens is like, see, first again I will repeat the whole steps in the optical fiber communication system. First we will be having electrical signal. We give it to the driver circuitry, so it will control the intensity of light, which is then given to the light source, which will convert our electrical signal into light signal. We can use laser or LED as the light source, right? Then we are giving it to the optical fiber. Now if optical fiber is there, then we can have that optical fiber in small and small segments. Then to connect to optical fibers we will be using connectors. Optical splice can be used, which will connect the two optical fibers. If you want to give same light source to multiple users, in that case we can have optical splice or couplers. The optical coupler which couple the will able to give the signal to multiple ends. Now if your optical fiber length is very long, in that case signal will be weak. So in between you are supposed to regenerate the signal. In regenerator we receive that optical signal first, then we are having electronic circuitry which will be regenerating the electrical signal again. It will be giving it to optical transmitter, and that transmitter will be somewhat similar to the previous transmitter which we discussed here, and then we can have longer distance communication. Now before we receive that signal at the receiver, we will be using optical amplifier, and then receiver side first it will be given to the detector, photo detector, which will detect the optical signal, and then it will be translated into electrical signal. the electrical signal is amplified first and then it will be restored in the signal restorer. So we will be receiving the electrical signal that we have inserted at the input side. So this is what about block diagram and working of optical fiber communication system.